Okay, next is the good of the cause, where members of the public are invited to express themselves on school-related matters of concern, to allow for fair and orderly public comment. Individual comments are limited to 5 minutes. Members of the public are reminded this is a public televised meeting of the Board of Education to protect the privacy of all students and staff. Concerns regarding individual students and staff members should generally be addressed by first meeting with the appropriate administrative staff. Would anybody wish to address the meeting this evening? Please come on up and state your name and address or your school, which I think we can tell. Your school will be just fine.
Hello, my name is Joseph Angelo, and I am in 6th grade at Hammersholt Middle School.
Hi, Joseph.
To start, I would like to thank the board for setting goals in its strategic planning to have school start later and reduce homework. I think it is very stressful to come home and start doing homework, go to an after-school activity in the middle of the homework, and then come home and do more homework. Then I will go to bed late from so much homework. I'll wake up early in the morning, and I will be very tired for school. Once I almost fell asleep in my theater class in my 11th period, last period. This goes to show that I'm tired throughout the whole day. Another time in my math class, the boy sitting next to me, he fell asleep for 5 minutes before the teacher woke him up. Also, I would like to make a comment about park that I support it, and I think you shouldn't listen to the people who say parks should stop and all of that nonsense. In conclusion, I look forward to hearing the results of your research into the amount of homework and school start times. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Angelo.
Awesome.
Nice job.
Well, I think you are due a response to those comments. Regarding our strategic planning and school start times, we are looking at that right now. It's a lot of complicated things about moving times around, but we are looking at it, and I'm hoping sooner than later we have some news. Now remember, when it comes to completely changing, the whole state probably has to be on board because you have athletics and things, but we are looking at our start times, okay? It's going to be a little while longer, but we are looking at them. Regarding theater, though, you should never fall asleep in theater class, in all classes, okay? And regarding your comments for park, I'm glad that you found it useful and helpful, especially tonight, since Dr. Ogden gave us that presentation that your comments were pretty timely. And you can come back and speak to us anytime, okay? So thanks for coming by. All right. I don't think anybody else is going to beat that, but does anybody want to try this evening? No? Please. You do have to state your name and address for the record.
Robert Sarro, Angelo, 109 Connolly Drive. I'm only speaking because I promised him I would back him up if he came and spoke. I swear to God, he wrote that all himself, so I'm very proud of him. And this started about a month ago when he was complaining about being tired and having too much homework and wanted me to change it somehow. And I said, only you could change it. I come and speak to the Board of Ed and being involved. And he said, okay, how do we do that? He went online to ebnet.org, found the date of the meeting. He put it in our calendar, and we're here tonight. So it's really proud for him for coming and making his voice heard. Only thing the presentation was great, by the way. I'm a EB alum. Only thing I was going to say is that it's amazing how highly proficient we are in 10th grade already. That what can we do, knowing that folks are already ready to go into the world of 10th grade, what can we do to change our curriculum to have more career readiness and more specific things for what they want to do in their careers after that? If they're already at that level in 10th grade, why are we still making them go to English class that might just be backing up stuff they already know?
Yeah.
That's it. So I'm proud of my son, and I agree. Should be less homework and start later.
I'm going to give it to Dr. Vleski in a minute, but I will also follow up that you mentioned strategic planning. We will have an executive summary out very soon with some of the preliminary findings of that evening in January in sort of categories, but Dr. Valesky was tapping my shoulder. So
I know the follow-up's very appreciated, by the way, by the parents who took part in that night.
That was a great
To see the
evening.
stuff's going on.
Yeah, we have the priorities on the website, but I did want to mention, you made a good point about our readiness at 10th grade, which goes to the program that we've been kicking off this year with our relationship with Middlesex County College and a Pathways program. So we have students that are actually taking college-level courses at EBHS. So they're getting dual credit by taking a course that's already been pre-certified by a teacher who now has coadjunct status. So they take one course at the high school and they get college credit for it. So,
and a lot of credit, because if you figure it's a one-year course,
right.
that's you go to college already with, you get 7, 8, 15 credits already. So it's
And
pretty cool.
Dr. Ogden, what was the number of students that are actually impacted this year alone? Are we over 1,200?
Well,
Or
you
1,100?
have multiple courses that they're in.
Right. We're nearly 1,200 students.
4,000.
4,000.
Oh, 4,000.
That's great.
Between AP and
1,200 individual students, but if
Right.
they're, frequently they're, I mean, a sophomore
Right.
may very well be in three
Right. Right.
courses.
Eligible courses,
Or
yeah.
actually
Right.
six courses.
Right, semesters,
because
yeah.
Each semester we count.
Right.
So if they're taking chemistry honors, that would be 2 courses. That are in
Right.
world language, honors 5.
Cool.
And 6, that's 2 courses. And then they may be taking an elective like Holocaust or public speaking.
Excellent.
Well, thank you all for your service, and I want to apologize
Thank you
for being
very
dressed so
much.
shabby.
Both of you.
I know it doesn't make me speak tonight, I would have dressed better.
Well, thank you, both of you. All right. Any other comments? I'm going to close the public portion.